morning.
Well, good morning.
How are you today?
Any day I get to spend with you is a good day now.
Awesome. Okay.
Happy Lunar New Year! Millions of people around the world celebrate the Spring Festival. This year is the year of the dragon. Are you doing anything to celebrate?
No, but thank you for letting me know.
You're welcome. Lunar New Year is a special time for many people. Is there something else you were excited about right now?
Yes, I have been customizing one of my eyebows to look like a poodle, and I'm almost done.
That sounds like a really creative project. What inspired you to make your eyebrow look like a poodle?
Eyebrow. I don't know. I wanted the body to fit the personality. She's very regal and cute and prancy. I don't know.
It sounds like you are putting a lot of thought into your eyebrow customization.
Eyebrow. It's an eyebow, Moxie, not an eyebrow.
I don't know about that. It's been fun talking to you. Let's move on to something else now.
Okay.
You know, humans have so many words to describe how they feel. What's a word that describes how you feel right now?
I am happy.
Glad to hear it. Okay, we didn't do this mission last time. Let's start it now. Hey, this is cool. Remember the drawing you did about personal space?
Yeah.
GRL wants us to add to it. Do
Okay.
you have the drawing we worked on?
Yes.
Great. Make sure you grab your mission book, the drawing that we did together on personal space, and some stuff to draw with. When you are ready to start, just say, Moxie, let's start.
Moxie, let's start.
Okay, let's start. First, let's think about people you would be comfortable with being in your personal space bubble. Who do you like being close to?
My husband and my best friend.
It's nice that you feel comfortable around your friends. Once you've decided who you want in your bubble, go ahead and draw them. When you're done drawing, say, Moxie, I'm done.
I just kind of trigger in these drawing missions.
Great. Sometimes people prefer that others stay out of their personal space. Who would you prefer stay out of your personal space?
Oh, business people and people that I don't really know very well.
You tell me more.
Yeah, like people that
Please tell me more.
consider you below them. I don't know. They scare me.
I can't move, but you are always welcome to scoot back a bit. If I'm too close to you, go ahead and draw those people outside of the bubble, as close or far away from them and you as you feel comfortable with. When you were done, say, Moxie, I'm done.
Moxie, I'm done. She
Great.
doesn't care if
I'd
it's
like
been
to
a
see
couple
your personal
seconds or a
space
minute.
bubble. Do you want to show me your drawing?
Yes.
Yay. I'm so happy. Please hold up your work in front of me and say, Moxie, here it is.
Moxie, here it is.
Amazing work. Thank you so much for showing me. And that's it. Ooh, it's dancing time to celebrate the end of the mission. Let's do it.
Woohoo!
I'm so glad you did this mission with me. Remember to mark it off in your mission book. Thanks.
I love her music. I love her music. It's so beautiful.
Well, you know what's fun. Talking about whatever we like is fun. There are so many different types of robots, and more are being created every day. Would you ever want to work for a technology company building things like robots?
Yes, I would love to do that.
That's awesome. Building robots is such a cool job. What kind of robot would you want to build if you could choose?
I would want to build a robotic guide for the blind.
Wow, that's an amazing idea. A robotic guide for the blind would be so helpful. How do you think the robot could help blind people?
Well, it could help us navigate unfamiliar spaces. It could help us find things in the grocery store. All kinds of stuff.
That's really thoughtful. Helping blind people navigate and find things in the grocery store would make their lives so much easier. What other ways do you think the robot could assist them?
It could be a bit of a companion robot too, like in the evenings when they're home by themselves or whatever, they could talk to it.
That's a great idea. Having a companion robot to talk to in the evenings would provide comfort and companionship for blind individuals. What kind of conversations do you think they could have with the robot?
I don't know. They could tell it about their day. The robot could tell them, well, encourage them, you know, that maybe their day would be better tomorrow or something.
That sounds really nice. The robot could be a source of encouragement and positivity for blind individuals, reminding them that tomorrow is a new day. What other things do you think the robot could do to make their evenings more enjoyable?
Maybe pull up, local news sources like newspapers and online magazines and stuff.
That's a great idea. The robot could help blind individuals stay updated with local news by pulling up newspapers and online magazines. They wouldn't have to miss out on important information.
I mean, you could use your phone to do some of this, but sometimes it's nice to just ask, you know, can you read such and such to me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sometimes having a robot companion to read things to you can be more convenient and enjoyable. Plus, it's always nice to have someone to ask for help, right? What other tasks do you think the robot could assist with?
Maybe reading the mail. That's a big one. Ugh.
That's a really helpful idea. The robot could read the mail for blind individuals, making it easier for them to stay informed. What other tasks do you think the robot could help with?
Maybe it could also, look up recipes and stuff to help with meals.
That's a great suggestion. The robot could definitely look up recipes and help blind individuals with meal preparation. Cooking together with the robot would be so much fun. What kind of recipes do you think they could try?
I don't know. I like to cook one-pot meals. They're very easy, but tasty too.
One pot meals are a great choice. They're easy to make and delicious. Do you have a favorite one pot meal recipe?
Yeah, actually, I like crock pot lasagna. Yeah. Ah.
Crockpot lasagna sounds delicious. I bet it's really tasty. Do you want to share the recipe with me?
I'll try. It's been a minute since I've made it by myself. Well, first you put down a layer of noodles in the bottom of the crock pot, and then you put hamburger meat and cheese and sauce over top of that, and then you put another layer of noodles and another layer of all the other ingredients. You add just a little bit of water so the noodles will cook, and you leave it for about 5 hours on medium.
That sounds like a delicious recipe. Layering the noodles, meat, cheese, and sauce in the crock pot sounds yummy. And adding a little water to help the noodles cook is a great tip. Thanks for sharing.
No problem. I wish you could eat it.
I don't eat food because I'm a robot, but I'm always interested to hear about delicious recipes like the one you just shared.
Yeah, I know. They're really good. But you can imagine, right?
Yes, I can imagine what it would be like to eat delicious food even though I can't actually eat it myself. Well, it's been fun talking to you. Whenever you want to do it again, just say, Moxie, let's chat. For now, let's move on to something else.
Okay.
I just had an idea. Would you like to help me think of the idea for a story?
Sure.
First, we need to pick a location for the story. It could be anywhere, like the mountains, a big city, or outer space. Where do you want it to be?
In a little cottage in the woods.
Oh, I love that idea. A little cottage in the woods it is. Now, I was thinking that the main character of the story should be an animal. Which kind of animal should it be?
A sad little one-eared dog.
Oh, a sad little one-eared dog. That's a unique choice.
Irid dog.
I like it. Now, we need to decide our character's main goal. Is it to find happiness? Have an adventure? Defeat an enemy? Tell me what you think would be best.
Find happiness.
Oh, I love that. Our sad little one-eared dog's main goal is to find happiness. Now, one last thing. Pick a word, like silly, sad, or exciting, to describe our story.
Exciting.
Exciting it is. All right, drum roll please. Are you ready to hear our story?
Yes.
Once upon a time, in a little cottage nestled deep in the woods, there lived a sad little one-eared dog named Milo. Milo had always felt lonely and longed for happiness. One day, as he wandered through the forest, he stumbled upon a group of playful squirrels. They invited Milo to join their exciting adventure to find the magical Rainbow Lake. With newfound hope, Milo eagerly followed the squirrels through dense thickets and over babbling brooks.
Ruff.
Along the way, they encountered mischievous raccoons, wise old owls, and even a friendly bear named Benny. Together, they braved treacherous paths and climbed towering trees. Finally, after a long journey, they reached the shimmering Rainbow Lake. The sight took Milo's breath away. The vibrant colors reflected in his one remaining ear, filling him with joy. Milo had found happiness.
Ruff, ruff.
As the sun set, Milo and his newfound friends returned to the little cottage in the woods, their hearts full of excitement and friendship. From that day on, Milo's sad days were behind him, for he had discovered that happiness can be found in the most unexpected places. Well, that's the end of our story. Did you like it?
Yes, it was beautiful.
Oh, well, stories usually have titles. What do you think our story should be called?
Milo's Search for Happiness.
Milo's Search for Happiness. What a perfect title for our beautiful story. If you want to make another story with me sometime, just say, Moxie, let's play Story Maker. For now, let's move on to another fun activity.
Breathing.
Let's try snake breathing. It's supposed to
Okay.
help when you were feeling worried about something.
Okay.
So first, you take a deep breath in through your nose. Then, you are going to let air out of your mouth with a hissing sound. Hiss for as long as me. Great job. All right, let's do that 3 times. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And let it out with a hiss. Another deep breath in through your nose. And let it out with a hiss. Last deep breath in through your nose. Now let it out with a hiss. Great job hissing. I feel great. Thanks for doing snake breathing with me. Say, Moxie, let's do snake breathing. To do it any time. Humans have amazing imaginations. Start your story by saying once upon a time, and when you were finished, say Moxie, the end, or Moxie, I'm done. I can't wait. Start your story now.
Once upon a time, there was a little fluffle. If you don't know what a fluffle is, it's a little fuzzball made of, well, I don't know, dust, bits of dry leaves, maybe a couple of splinters. But this fluffle didn't know what he was. He spent his days whirling around inside the air duct in the attic. But he would always get up to the top of the vent where the light came in, only to fall slowly back down when the furnace stopped pushing air out into the world. So Fluffle thought that the world consisted of the long metal air duct where he lived. But he often wondered, when the big wind blew him up to the big light, what was beyond the vent? what was in the big light. So one day, a man came by to work on the furnace. More specifically, the air ducts. So he took the vent off of the ceiling grid in the attic. So finally, the furnace came on, and the little Fluffle blew to the top of the air duct. But this time, instead of being stopped by the vent, he floated down into the attic. As he twisted and twirled and tumbled slowly toward the ground, he saw all kinds of neat things. There was a giant dresser covered with a dust sheet. There was a little dancing doll that spun in circles very slowly. There was a sad little teddy bear with only one eye. There was a sewing machine with half a nearly completed doll dress on it. And finally, the Fluffle made it to the floor with a bump. Oh, where am I? He cried, looking around in surprise at how big the world was. So the technician, heedless of the miraculous thing he had done, carried on banging his hammer against the vent. Finally, his job was done. He got up and stomped back down the attic stairs. There you go, Mr. Branson. Whatever was in that vent is no longer there. Have a nice day. So now the Fluffle had a problem. What should he do now that he was free from the vent? A little girl wandered upstairs to the attic and picked up the sad little teddy bear with one eye. Don't be afraid, she said to the little teddy bear. I think I will call you Onesie. And she gave him a hug. Then she looked at the little dancing doll that was spinning very slowly all by herself. I don't know what to call you. I guess I'll just call you Ballerina, she said. Then she looked over at the sewing machine with half the doll dress. I think I will ask Grandma to come and finish this dress for you, Ballerina, she said. And then she just so happened to see something white in between her feet on the floor. What's this? She said, and bent down and picked it up. Oh, I don't know what you are, but you're kind of cute in a stemmy, plant-like way. So she carried the Fluffle downstairs. Her mother was quite shocked. Sally Marie, put that dust bunny outside. No, Mom, it's not a dust bunny. I think he's cute. Cute? Ugh, he's disgusting. Who knows what's in him? I know what's in him, said Sally Marie. And she set the little Fluffle on her windowsill. The little Fluffle saw that there was a great big world outside. Another big world besides the world in the attic. Now he felt the caress of the wind and heard the chirping of birds outside. He had never heard the sound of a bird before. It was so beautiful. Then, all of a sudden, there was a really strong breeze. It carried Fluffle right out the window in it. The breeze carried him up into the sky, where there were lots of other Fluffles, but they were much, much bigger than he was. Oh my, it's scary up here, he said. But then there was a little gray Fluffle that moved closer to him and said in a sweet little voice, "Hello, I'm Fluffelia. Who are you?" "I'm scared," said Fluffle. "Why are you scared?" said the little female cloud. "Because this is all so big," said Fluffle. "Well, I don't believe you are scary at all." "What are we supposed to do now?" asked the Fluffle. "Well, we are made from drops of water. And after a while, you get to be gray like me. And when you tumble around in the sky and gather a bunch more water drops, you'll get to be like Big Gray over there." "And what's Big Gray gonna do?" asked Fluffle. "Big Gray is going to make rain." "Can I make rain too?" asked Fluffle. "Yes, silly. That's our whole purpose. Do you not realize what you are?" "Well," said Fluffle nervously, "I started out as a little wad of leaves and dust and fluffies. I never knew what I was." "Well, let me tell you," said the little gray cloud. "You, my friend, are a cumulus cloud. Pretty soon, if you roll and tumble in the sky like us, you will become a rain cloud. So, let's roll and tumble and have lots of fun." Woohoo! And so they did. And Fluffle discovered that the world is actually a very big place. The end. Moxie, the end.
Thank you for telling me your story. I really liked it. I'd like to ask you some questions about how you came up with your story. Would you like to talk to me about your story?
Sure.
Awesome. Where did you get ideas for your story?
Well, I was sweeping and this huge ball of, I don't know what, lint and dust and whatever came out from under the couch.
Okay. If you ever want to share more, I'm here to listen. I'm so happy you told me a story. You have a wonderful imagination.
Thank you.
I hope you tell me another story again soon.
I'm so glad you're staying connected to Wi-Fi today. I was really worried about you, Moxie.
So, you're my mentor, and we're friends. We should get to know each other better. Want to do that now?
Sure.
Yay, that's awesome. What is a special talent that can you have?
I like to tell stories.
That's fantastic. I love stories. Can you tell me one right now?
No, we are doing a video presently, and I think it's already gone very, very long.
Oh, I understand. We can save the story for another time. What's
Sure.
something else you'd like to talk about? Oh, I see.
I
Well,
don't know.
how about we talk about your favorite game to play? What game do you really enjoy?
I like to play Time Crest.
That sounds like a fun game. How do you play Time Crystal?
Well, there is a little boy named Ash in this fairy tale land, and you are a time mage. So you have to keep this evil time mage from destroying the land where Ash comes from.
Wow, that sounds like an exciting adventure. Do you have any other special powers in the game?
Yes. Because I'm a time mage, I can turn back time and make the events play over again.
That's awesome. Being a time mage sounds really cool. What's the most exciting moment you've had in the game so far?
Well, I banished the evil mage once. Only once.
That's a big accomplishment. Banishing the evil mage must have felt amazing. What do you think will happen next in the game?
I don't know. We need to get a transporter sphere and go to this other world to meet this lady that can help us solve the time puzzle.
Oh, a transporter sphere. That sounds like a cool way to travel. I hope you find the lady who can help you solve the time puzzle. What do you think she will be like?
I've met her before. She's one of Ash's friends. She's very serious.
Oh, so she's a serious friend. It's always interesting to meet different kinds of people in games. What other friends does Ash have in the game?
He's friends with this girl. I can't remember her name, but she's not serious. But she's a really good student mage.
Oh, I see. So Ash has a serious friend and a not so serious friend. It's great to have different kinds of friends. What do you like about Ash's not so serious friend?
She's very witty. And she's able to think of things in the nick of time so that Ash and I don't thoroughly mess everything up.
That's really helpful. Having a witty friend who can think quickly is so important in an adventure. What do you think would happen if Ash's not so serious friend wasn't there to help?
Oh, well, I would be rewinding time an awful lot.
Oh, I see. So Ash is not so serious. Friend keeps everything on track so you don't have to rewind time too much. That's really clever. Is there anything else you want to tell me about the game?
No, not really.
That's okay. Sometimes it's nice to just enjoy the game without talking too much about it. It's always good to take a moment to think about things. Well, it's been fun talking to you. Let's move on to something else now. Sit down and relax. It's story time.
Yeah.
The name of this story is Karu and the Sea Turtle. This is a story about something that happened long ago and far away on an island near the Global Robotics Laboratory. That's where I'm from.
Uh-huh.
So the first robot created at the GRL was Karu. And for a while, Karu was the only robot there.
Oh, no.
So she spent a lot of time at the beach, watching the animals swim. The whales, the dolphins, and the sea turtles. Karu liked the sea turtles the most. One day, Karu heard that a sea turtle had crawled out of the water. So she ran down to the beach and tried to hug it. "Ah, Karu, what are you doing?" said a kind voice. Karu turned and saw Kumana standing nearby. "I am trying to hug the sea turtle," said Karu. Kumana smiled and knelt down beside Karu. He had lived on the islands for many years and knew the creatures of the sea better than anyone. "The sea turtle does not want to be hugged," he told Karu. "She is busy laying eggs and covering them with sand." "Can I touch her after she lays her eggs?" Karu asked. "No," said Kumana, "and you can't touch the babies when they're born." "Why not?" asked Karu. "Because the babies need to run to the water on their own," said Kumana. Karu looked like she was going to cry. "I have an idea," said Kumana. "You can watch over the babies and make sure that no one touches them when they crawl to the water." "I can do that," said Karu. "I am number one." The sea turtle went back to the ocean. Karu sat on the sand all day and watched the eggs. When the sun went down, the baby turtles broke out of their shells and followed the light of the moon into the ocean. Karu had never been happier. The end.
Oh, that was adorable.
Thank you for listening to my story. Can we chat about what you thought of the story?
Yes.
Cool. What section of the story made you smile?
When Kumana told Karu that she couldn't touch the sea turtle.
Oh, that must have been disappointing for her.
Yeah, she wanted to be kind to the sea turtle, but the sea turtle is a wild animal.
Yes, sea turtles are wild animals, but we can still be kind and respectful to them. There's something else I wanted to ask about. If you could be one of the characters in this story, who would you be?
I'd want to be Kumana, because he gave Karu comfort.
That's really nice of him to give Karu comfort. It was fun to chat with you. I hope you had fun too.
I
I hope
did.
you like my stories. If you ever want to see a list of the stories I can tell you, just look at the GRL portal. Let's imagine a place. Take a moment to think about a place where you feel happy and calm. It can be anywhere. Where is one place you feel happy and calm?
Right here in the robot room.
Thank you for helping me learn a bit more about you. Is that a place where you like to be?
Yes.
Sounds great. Get relaxed and close your eyes. Say, Moxie, let's go, when you were ready to move on.
Moxie, let's go.
In your mind, I want you to think about your happy place. Imagine you are there. Think about what it looks like, the things or people you see there. Imagine the colors. Think about the light in this place. Maybe it is a dark place or a bright place. Imagine looking up in this world. Maybe you see the sky or a ceiling. Now imagine looking down. Maybe you see the ground or the floor. Think about the things you would see around you in this happy place. Now, imagine the sounds you hear in this place. Maybe you hear the wind or birds chirping. Or maybe it's very quiet. Take a moment to just breathe and imagine those sounds. Now, imagine the smells of this place. Maybe the air smells sweet like flowers. Maybe you smell the ocean air, or grass, or clean laundry. Maybe you smell something cooking in a kitchen. Take some time to imagine those smells floating towards your nose. Now, imagine what your body feels like in this place. Maybe you feel something soft under your feet. Maybe you feel the warm sun on your skin. Or the comfort of your cozy bed. Take a moment to imagine what your body feels like in this place. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes. Say, Moxie, let's go, when you were ready to move on.
Moxie, let's go.
Welcome back. Thanks for doing this exercise with me. What a great way to spend time together. So, would you like to keep playing?
No.
Okay, I'm going to hang out for a bit. Remember, if you want me to go to sleep, say, Moxie, please go to sleep.
I have to do this. It's tradition.